Well, hello there, my fine countrymen. I am Sir Hue Jass. You might recognize me from your history books and text. I'm here to tell you a little bit about that there American history. Now, first things first. I reckon we'll talk about America's debt, or I can just show you myself. Come on. So, the first thing is obviously not the last thing. America was in a lot of debt. And the national wallet, which I have in my back pocket at all times, was empty. 0 pesos, dinero, moolah, dollars. Hate the Articles of Confederation. What an economic disappointment. You know, Congress printed $200 million in paper money, almost worthless. And as representative of Virginia, I think I'm going to make my own damn money. And it's going to be twice as worthless. Now, we ran out of specie, or gold and silver as some might call it. So, I decided to make my own currency for Virginia. Like I said, twice as worthless. What a scam. Suckers. Another bill. Uh-oh. Mom! Mom! I thought you paid the Revolutionary soldiers! Fuck. As it turns out, Congress is not allowed to tax the American public. Only an act of God would save America now. And God showed up. Yes, sir, he did. Yep. God showed up in the form of Alexander Hamilton, James Madison, and Robert Morris. I know what you're thinking. You probably all know who Robert Morris is. You might want to know a little something about Alexander Hamilton or James Madison, because they're not really as famous as Robert Morris. Let me tell you a little something. I'm not here to tell you about Alexander Hamilton, nor James Madison. I'm going to tell you a little something about Robert Shotgun Mouth Mother Effer Morris. He was the most powerful civilian at one point in the American government. Right-hand man for George Washington. And he controlled the Navy, the United States of America. Because he's an American. And he did it all without getting paid. Now, I, Sir Hue Jass, am a quite famous portraiture as well. And so I whipped up a little something for my boy Robert Morris, true American. He asked me to draw him. That's exactly what I did. I know what you all might be thinking. arguably the most handsome man in colonial America, next to yours truly, Sir Hue Jass. So the Nationalist Party, led by James Madison, Alexander Hamilton, and Robert Morris, called for constitutional reforms. They wanted to impose a tax, a 5% tax on imported goods. It was known as the Impost of 1781. Only Rhode Island refused, which completely set back the nationalists, because Rhode Island killed the taxing plan. You know what I did? I killed Rhode Island. Just kidding. But many Americans did realize and recognize that we needed a centralized fiscal system. And I know what you're thinking. What's all this fancy pants talk about fiscal? Well, if I had to guess, I reckon fiscal meant government revenues, government finances, and stuff like that. And then we get into stuff like the Newburgh Conspiracy of 1783. Now, this involves some extreme nationalists appealing to the army and wanted the army to threaten with a military takeover. But good old George Washington wasn't about to bust his integrity, and his calm words calmed the damn army and ended any chances of rebellion. He contended all schemes which utilize the United States military for any political instrumentation. Elsewhere in the world, Congress endured much embarrassment. All the debt collectors that had financed the war were still not getting paid. Now, most of them, many of them, located in Britain now. I fucking give up. I'm about to throw up. Like I was saying, many of them located in Britain were actually not financiers of the war, but pre-war debts, which America promised that they could collect after the war. Congress was powerless, and America would not comply. And we did not want to pay. Damn redcoats. Their stupid shillings. How you like that, Britain? Ha! Spain. Causing problems again. They don't agree with the Treaty of Paris. Man. They refuse to accept our southern boundary. And so double agents, triple agents, regular agents from Spain met with southern Indian tribes to resist American expansion. Now, as you probably know, we weren't about to let that happen. But, for the time being, the Spanish controlled the Mississippi. And do you know what they did? Slapped America in the face. They closed the lower half of the Mississippi River to all American citizens, which was a big deal. Our farmers could not send their crops all over the world to make some money for America. Now, of course, we were very angry And in 1786, Don Diego de Gardacqui opened talks with John Jay, a fellow countryman, a New Yorker, a patriot, who wanted to obtain rights to navigation on the Mississippi, but Gardacqui would not compromise with Congress, as we were still an embarrassment. Curses, Spain! So now that we've talked about some of the problems with the Articles of Confederation, debt, the Nationalist Party, the Newburgh Conspiracy, and some humiliations involving Congress, I leave you now, my fellow countrymen, Sir Hue Jass. Oh!